Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Tausif here, back with a new live stream. If you are tuning in, please introduce yourself in the live chat window. And also, I want to make sure that you all understand that the live chat is in subscriber only mode. And so only subscribers can send messages in the live chat, and you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes. So anyone who's watching, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, wait for 5 minutes, and then you can participate in the live chat. Please be a part of this community by subscribing and then engaging in the live chat window. Okay, so my friends, let's see who's here. Our friend Frank is here. Hello, Frank. And Bill is here from Vegas. Hello, Bill. Rachel is here from Waukesha. Hello, Rachel. Good to see you. And William Miller is here from Virginia. Am I correct, William? William writes MAGA. I love that. Ken is here from Appleton. Hello, Ken. Stormy Grace is here. Stormy Grace writes hello. Dee Dee is here from California. Hello, Dee Dee. Crockett is here from South Carolina. Hello, Crockett. My friends, let's jump into the discussion. AC Cruz is here. Hello, AC. Our friend AC from Arizona. My friends, our great leader, Donald J. Trump, he's scheduled to appear for sentencing on January 10th of 2025. Now, I know those who are in the Eastern time zone, it's already January 10th where you are, and it's going to be January 10th in the Central time zone in less than an hour. Gerlina is here. Hi, Gerlina. Suzanne is here, our friend from Halifax, Canada. Suzanne, thank you for being here. Our great leader, Donald J. Trump, he's scheduled to appear for sentencing on January 10th of 2025. Now, the more I think about this, the more I ask myself, how can this happen? Here in the United States, it's the country of law and order. And here we are witnessing how unjustly, how unfairly an innocent man who is the greatest leader in the world, Donald Trump, how unfairly and unjustly an innocent man, Donald Trump, is being treated in America's court system. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. How can this happen? The United States of America is a nation of law and order, and we are witnessing a former president who is an innocent man. He's being treated unfairly and in such an unjust manner. In the justice system, we are witnessing injustice. In the justice system, we are witnessing injustice. Donald Trump is an innocent man. First, they convicted him in that sham trial. And now, Donald Trump is scheduled to appear for sentencing. How can this happen? This is a nation of law and order. How can this happen in the United States of America? Reportedly, President Trump will appear virtually for sentencing. But it doesn't matter if it's virtual or in person. Why should President Trump appear for sentencing when he's an innocent man? I was hopeful I'll be honest with you, my friends. I was hopeful. I really was. I was hopeful that the United States Supreme Court will make the right decision. That's what I was thinking. I was hoping that the U.S. Supreme Court will make the right decision regarding this matter. Unfortunately, the U.S. Supreme Court denied. The U.S. Supreme Court denied Donald Trump's petition to block the sentencing from taking place on January the 10th. The U.S. Supreme Court denied. How is this possible? The U.S. Supreme Court denied Mr. Trump's petition. And what did Mr. Trump petition? He petitioned so that the court blocks the sentencing from taking place on January the 10th. And I'll tell you, I was very, very hopeful. I was very, very hopeful that the U.S. Supreme Court will make the right decision, but that did not happen. There are 9 justices on the court. Can anyone tell me the names of the 9 justices? You don't have to give me the full name. Just give me the last name. The last names of the 9 justices. Can you tell me who the 9 justices are? Can anyone tell me? Okay, so the justices are Justice Robert. My friends, give me a second. My computer is so slow here. So, Chief Justice Roberts, Justice Alito, Justice Thomas, Justice Gorsuch, Justice Kavanaugh, Justice Barrett, Justice Kagan, Justice Sotomayor, and Justice Jackson. So John Roberts, Samuel Alito, Clarence Thomas, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Barrett, Elena Kagan, Sonia Sotomayor, and Ketanji Brown Jackson. Do you know the balance of power right now? I mean, how many conservative justices are there and how many liberal justices are there? Do you know? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me how many conservative justices are there and how many liberal justices are there? Tell me, tell me a number and then conservative, tell me a number and then liberal. Okay. There are, okay, I'm just going to give you the answer. There are six conservative justices. 6 conservative justices and 3 liberal justices. 6 conservative, 3 liberal. So the court is overwhelmingly conservative thanks to Donald Trump. Thanks to Donald Trump. You know why? Because out of the 6 conservative justices, 3 were nominated by Donald J. Trump. Do you know the 3 justices who were nominated by Donald Trump? Justice Neil Gorsuch, Justice Brett Kavanaugh, and Justice Amy Coney Barrett. Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Barrett. These 3 individuals were nominated to the court by Donald J. Trump, and of course they were confirmed by the Senate. They were confirmed by the Senate. Whenever a president makes a nomination for a justice on the Supreme Court, that nomination has to go through a confirmation process. That nominee has to go through a confirmation process, which takes place in the United States Senate. So right now, we have 6 conservative justices, and we have 3 liberal justices. The conservative justices are Chief Justice John Roberts, Justice Samuel Alito, Justice Clarence Thomas. By the way, who loves Clarence Thomas? Who loves Clarence Thomas? If you love Clarence Thomas, Justice Clarence Thomas, just tell me, we love Clarence Thomas. I mean, he is. Do you think he's the best? Do you think Clarence Thomas is the best one on the court? Do you think he's the best? Who's your favorite? 6 conservative justices. Six conservative justices on the U.S. Supreme Court. Justice Roberts, John Roberts, Chief Justice. Justice Samuel Alito, Justice Clarence Thomas, Justice Neil Gorsuch, Justice Brett Kavanaugh, Justice Amy Coney Barrett. 6 conservatives. And the liberal justices are Justice Sonia Sotomayor, Justice Elena Kagan, and Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. And I can tell you, I think, and I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a law degree, although I've worked very closely with lawyers at various times in my life. I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a law degree. But I can tell you, my favorite is Justice Clarence Thomas. Okay? If you agree with me, please let me know. Justice Thomas, he is the superstar justice. Justice Clarence Thomas, my favorite, absolute favorite. I'll tell you that. So there are 6 conservative justices on the U.S. Supreme Court. 6 conservative justices, 3 liberal justices. And out of the 6 conservative justices, 3 were nominated by Donald J. Trump. And I was very hopeful, my friends. I'll share with you that. I was very hopeful when I heard that Donald Trump will petition the U.S. Supreme Court to block the January 10 sentencing. I was very, very hopeful. Deep in my heart, I had tremendous hope. I had hope, tremendous hope, when I heard that Donald Trump is going to petition the U.S. Supreme Court to block the January 10th sentencing in that New York case, that sham trial. But the U.S. Supreme Court denied that petition. The U.S. Supreme Court did not rule in Donald Trump's favor. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The U.S. Supreme Court did not rule in Donald Trump's favor. Denied Mr. Trump's petition. This is very sad. This is very sad. This is very sad. And do you know what the ruling was? The number of votes? Do you know what the number of votes? Do you know who voted in favor of Trump and who did not vote in favor? Any idea? Any idea? 9 justices on the court. I told you that. 9 justices. And if 5 of those 9 justices would have voted in favor of Trump's request, then the request would have been granted. Out of the 9, just 5 would have to vote in favor of Trump's request. Then the request would have been granted. And there are 6 conservative justices on the court. I told you that. The result was only 4 voted in favor of Trump's request. Only 4 voted in Trump's favor. Only 4. 5 voted against. 5 voted against. Let me tell you. Let me tell you who voted which way. John Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett joined the liberal justices and formed the majority of 5. John Roberts, Chief Justice, and Justice Amy Coney Barrett. So these are the 2 conservative justices who, in this case, regarding this decision, they joined the liberal justices and did not vote in favor of Trump's request. Justice Clarence Thomas voted in favor of Trump's request. Justice Samuel Alito voted in favor of Trump's request. Justice Neil Gorsuch voted in favor of Trump's request. Justice Brett Kavanaugh voted in favor of Trump's request. 4 justices: Samuel Alito, Clarence Thomas, Neil Gorsuch, and Brett Kavanaugh voted in favor of Trump's request, but Chief Justice John Roberts did not vote in favor of Trump's request. Justice Amy Coney Barrett did not vote in favor of Trump's request. And so you have the 4 in the minority, 5 in the majority. There are only 3 liberal justices, but 2 conservative justices joined the liberals, formed a 5 majority, and Donald Trump's petition was denied. This is an extremely sad day, my friends. An extremely sad day in America. An extremely sad day. An innocent man's petition was denied by the U.S. Supreme Court. A petition to block the January 10th sentencing. And so January 10th, which, if you are in the Eastern time zone, it's already January 10th. Who here is in the Eastern time zone? If you are in the Eastern time zone, you are already into January 10th. And here in the Central time zone, in just 35 minutes, it'll be January the 10th. And January the 10th is the date when Donald J. Trump will appear for sentencing. For sentencing pertaining to a case that is an absolutely bogus case. The trial was an absolutely sham trial, and Donald J. Trump is an innocent man. He is innocent. If you believe that Donald J. Trump is innocent, my friends, please write in the chat window, write Trump is innocent. My friends, please do that. Please do that, my friends. Please show the world that you support Donald J. Trump. Show the world. Whoever is watching should see that you support Donald J. Trump. Write, Trump is innocent. Please write that, my friends. Please write that. I see many of you writing innocent, innocent, innocent. Trump is innocent. Trump is innocent. Absolutely. Trump is innocent, my friends. And Donald Trump, an innocent man, he has to face sentencing on January the 10th. An innocent man will have to face sentencing in a bogus case. In a bogus case. This is extremely sad. This is extremely sad. Extremely sad, my friends. The people of this country stand with Donald J. Trump. Freedom-loving people all over the world, freedom-loving people all over the world, they love Trump. Because Trump is not only a former president, he's not only a president-elect, he's going to be the 47th president of the United States of America very soon. But in addition to all that, in addition to being a former president, in addition to being a president-elect, in addition to being the soon-to-be 47th president, Donald J. Trump is a global leader. People believe in him because people know, people all over the world, they know if Trump is in the White House, the world is going to be a more peaceful place. The world is going to be a better place. The world as a whole will prosper if Donald J. Trump is in the White House. Yes, he is an American president, but people all over the world, freedom-loving people, they look at Donald Trump and they see a symbol of freedom. Donald J. Trump, he's the best. And very soon, he is going to be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States of America. And we are eagerly waiting for that day. Are you waiting for January 20th? If you are waiting for January 20th, please write January 20th. Please write January 20th in the live chat. Send a message to whoever may be watching this. Send a message. Tell them that you are waiting for January 20th. January 20th. It's going to be one of the greatest days in American history. January 20th, my friends. Thank you, my friends. I see so many of you commenting, participating in the live chat. Please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to like this video. Hit the like button, my friends. The more likes we get, the more this video is going to reach people. Our friend Ron is here. One Texas Minor, Ron. Aaron is here. Heidi is here. Dee Dee is here. Suzanne is here. AC Cruz is here. Sandra Wells is here. Gerlina is here. Scott Wells is here. Michelle is here. Michelle from Florida is joining. Dr. Gary Hatcher is here. Rachel, our friend, The Journey to Justice, is here. Fepson is here. William Miller is here. AC Cruz is here. Who did I miss? Ken is here. Kathy Hall. Kathy Hall probably doesn't like what I'm saying, right, Kathy Hall? Kathy Hall, are you a liberal? Kathy Hall, welcome. I understand you probably don't like my viewpoints, but thank you. Thank you, Kathy Hall, for being here. By being here and by participating in the live chat, Kathy Hall, you're supporting this channel. So thank you for being here. And Kathy Hall, I hope that as you listen to the conversation, as I present to everyone the facts and the truth, as you participate in the live chat, Kathy Hall, I hope that your mind will change. Kathy, I hope you'll realize that the right path is the path on the right side of the aisle, not the left. The right path is on the right side. I'm telling you. The right path is on the right side. Center right. The right path. Don't go left. Do not go left. Go to the right, please. The right path is on the right side. Kathy, I hope as you watch more and more live streams and as you read more of the comments in the live chat, I hope Kathy will become a conservative. I hope Kathy will one day surprise us in the live chat by saying, I support Donald J. Trump. He's the best. I finally realize it. I finally realize it. Donald Trump is the best. I hope Kathy will write that someday. Kathy, will you write that? Kathy? My friends, if you think that after watching our live streams, maybe it'll take a while, but after watching our live streams, if you think that Kathy at some point, Kathy Hall will become a Republican, please write, Kathy will become a Republican. Kathy will become a Republican. Please write that. Where is Kathy? I'm not seeing Kathy's comments anymore. Kathy, where are you? Oh, I see Kathy's comments. Right, Kathy will become a Republican. Kathy Hall. Kathy, thank you for supporting this channel. Okay. David is writing, Kathy become a Republican. Absolutely. All right. Okay, my friends. So Donald Trump's sentencing will take place on January 10th. I'm going to be watching the news. I'm going to be keeping track of the updates. This is going to be the morning of January the 10th. The time I think is 9:30 a.m. and I'm guessing it's 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, which would be 8:30 a.m. Central. So I'm going to be paying attention to what happens during the sentencing. But let me tell you what I've told you before, that Donald J. Trump is an innocent man, and what has been done in this New York sham trial, it shows how unfairly and unjustly Trump has been treated. This is a nation of law and order, but Donald Trump is a victim of injustice. Donald Trump is a victim of injustice. He has been treated very, very unfairly and unjustly in the court system in New York. So, my friends, in the morning, I'll wait to see what happens during the sentencing. But the reality, which I want you all to keep in mind, and you know this already, that Donald J. Trump is an innocent man, and he is the greatest leader we have. Okay? My friends, let's talk about something else. It was President Jimmy Carter's funeral earlier today. And may President Jimmy Carter's soul rest in eternal peace. The funeral took place in Woodley Park, Washington, D.C. on Thursday. So in the Central Time Zone, it's still Thursday. So it was earlier today. And the former presidents were all there. The former presidents were all there. So Bill Clinton was there. George Bush was there. Barack Obama was there. President-elect Donald J. Trump, soon to be the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump was there. And also Joe Biden. Joe Biden was there. Now, there's a lot of analysis going on right now. There's a lot of analysis going on right now. And you know what the analysis is about? Do you know? Experts are trying to analyze who looked at who was looking at who smiled at who, okay? Was this person smiling at that person? Did this person smile at that person? Who shook hands with who? People are trying to analyze, like, oh, was that person looking at that person? Did they smile? Did they shake hands? Who was sitting silently? Who was looking up? Who was looking straight? Who was looking to the side? People are studying the body language of those in attendance, of the former presidents. And one of them is soon to be president, former and soon to be Donald Trump. But it's not just the presidents. People are trying to analyze the movements, the body language, and the facial expression of the first ladies, of the wives of the former presidents. Now, there was a moment that went absolutely viral. Do you know which moment I'm talking about? Yeah, Crockett is saying Michelle Obama did not attend. That is true. That is true. There was one former first lady who did not attend the funeral, and that is Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, former first lady, she did not attend the funeral. There was a moment that went viral. Do you know what that moment is? It was Barack Obama and Donald J. Trump talking to each other. That moment caught on camera. That moment went viral. People are talking about it on social media. Have you seen that? Have you seen that moment? Have you seen that moment? Crockett is saying, laughing, exactly. It was quite a cool scene. It was Barack Obama and Donald Trump talking to each other. They were smiling and laughing. It was quite a cool scene, I gotta tell you that. You know, remember when Barack Obama was out there campaigning for Kamala and trying to tell people how bad Trump is? Barack Obama was trying to tell people why they should vote for Kamala and not Trump. Barack Obama was out there. He was campaigning for Kamala. He was trying to convince the voters to vote for Kamala for president. He was trying to tell people that Trump is bad. That was Barack Obama trying to convince voters to vote for Democrats. And that same Barack Obama was seen earlier today sitting next to Donald J. Trump, chatting, smiling, laughing, having a conversation. It was pretty cool. And you know, the experts are trying to read the lips, and they're trying to figure out what Barack Obama and Donald Trump were talking about. They were talking to each other. What were they talking about? That is the question on people's minds. What were they saying to each other? What was Barack Obama saying to Donald Trump? What was Donald Trump saying to Barack Obama? Were they talking about something important? Were they talking about policy? Were they talking about governance? Were they talking about political issues? Or were they talking about something other than politics and policy? We don't know. We don't know. Although I would love to see reporters ask them the question, you know. I don't know if Barack Obama is going to be doing any press conference, but obviously Donald Trump is going to be appearing in front of reporters. You know, very soon he's going to be sworn in as the 47th president. So Donald Trump is going to be talking to reporters, and I'm hoping that some reporter will ask him that question, will ask Donald Trump, Mr. Trump, President Trump, the world saw you. The world saw you and former President Obama sitting next to each other and talking. What were you talking about? You know, that moment went viral. People want to know what you were saying to him, what he was saying to you. Would you please tell us that? And I'd love to hear what Donald Trump has to say. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear how Trump would answer that question. It was quite a cool scene, you know. Experts are trying to read the lips, like I said. They're trying to figure out what Barack Obama and Donald Trump are talking about. Now, this is actually pretty great. This is actually pretty great. This is what is special about this country. This is what is special about the United States of America. Political opponents can sit next to each other and have a conversation, and they can smile and they can talk. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. You know, I think, I don't know what they were talking about, but it was quite a cool scene. It It was quite a cool scene. Political opponents sitting next to each other, having a conversation, smiling and talking. That's a good thing. And also, Kamala Harris was there. Kamala Harris, who lost the presidential election. She lost by electoral college votes. She lost by popular vote. Kamala Harris was there at the event. Mike Pence was also there. Mike Pence and Donald Trump shook hands. Mike Pence was there. And here's the fun part. There was somebody else there. Somebody else was there. Somebody who we often mention on this channel. Can you tell me who was there? Somebody else who we talk about on this channel. Can you tell me? Al Gore. Exactly. Michelle got that one. Michelle got that right. Al Gore. Al Gore was there. Al Gore was there. Yep. So, in case you didn't know, let me tell you, let me just clarify one thing. Because we mentioned Al Gore. Let me just clarify one thing. He is not a former president, okay? Okay? I know most of you know this, but for anyone who may be a little confused, let me tell you, Al Gore is not a former president. He did not win. He did not win the presidency, okay? He did not win. So in the list of former presidents, Al Gore's name doesn't appear, but Al Gore was there. And anyway, there was somebody else there too. Somebody from outside the United States was at the funeral. Can anyone tell me who? Can you tell me who was there? Somebody from outside the US. Not too far out. Outside the US, but not too far. Rachel's saying Canada. Yes. Who was there from Canada? Suzanne is saying Trudeau. That is correct. That is correct. Trudeau, Justin Trudeau. Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, who announced his resignation. Justin Trudeau was there. He attended the funeral. I'm going to drink some water here, friends. Justin Trudeau was there, and there were other high-ranking political figures. There were other high-ranking political figures who attended the funeral. Anyway, I think people will be talking about this funeral for quite a while, because of some of the interactions that took place. You know, there was Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Al Gore, Justin Trudeau, the former first ladies, except Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama was not there. And, you know, I think the experts are going to be talking about the body language, and they are going to try to read the lips and figure out who said what. So I think people will be talking about this funeral for quite a while. Now, it was a funeral, and, you know, people, the American people and people from around the world, they are honoring, uh, you know, uh, honoring the life of Jimmy Carter. Obviously, when you look at Jimmy Carter as a former U.S. president, um, we can analyze his actions. We can criticize the decisions he made. We can look at Jimmy Carter as a political figure, as a former U.S. president, and we can say these are the things that Jimmy Carter did good. These are the things that, these were the wrong decisions he made, that did not serve the best interest of the country. So we can look at Jimmy Carter, we can praise his decisions, we can criticize his decisions. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But obviously, as a human being, Jimmy Carter was very highly respected, very highly respected. So may his soul rest in eternal peace, okay? May his soul rest in eternal peace. This funeral, this gathering, is something that people will be talking about for quite a while, okay? Okay. Um, okay. So, my friends, there's something else that we need to talk about. This is actually the main topic, if that's what you want to call it, the main topic today, the California fires. Okay. Let's talk about the California fires here. By the way, I am conducting a poll, as you can tell. It's quite a different question that I've asked you all today. The question is, do you like watching the live streams on my channel? Okay, very different question. Do you like watching the live streams on my channel? And you can say yes or no. It's your decision. Do you like my live streams or do you not like my live streams? So Evelyn is saying yes. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Liz is saying yes. Thank you, Liz. Emma is here. Hi, Emma. Let's talk about the California fires. Heidi is saying yes always. Thank you so much. Emma is saying, I don't like your live streams. Oh, sorry to hear that, Emma. I don't know why you don't like my live streams. My live streams are... I don't know why you don't like my live streams. I'm sorry, Emma. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Okay, Emma is saying, I like you. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second, all right? Okay. All right. Bill is saying, yes, absolutely like all your live streams. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for supporting this channel so much. Suzanne, always supporting my channel. Crockett, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, Emma is saying, oh, Emma wants to hang out? All right, Emma. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Suzanne is saying, we appreciate your channel. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you always. Dee saying, toss if your live streams are so fun. Well, my live streams are obviously about social and political issues, but we are a family. So when we hang out, we have to have a little bit of fun, right? We have to have some jokes. We have to have some humor. Word is here. Oh my God, Word. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. Our friend Word is here. Good to see you, Word. Where have you been? Our friend Word just wrote, nice to see many familiar faces. So good to see you, Word. Where are you? Okay, Word is saying enjoying the holiday with family. That is so great. That's so great. Give me 1 second here. Now, our friend Word is from Alabama, right, Word? Word, you are from Alabama? Alabama, that is correct. Word is from Alabama. Okay. By the way, congratulations. Give me 1 second. Okay. By the way, as I was saying, congratulations to Alabama. Congratulations to Alabama because Miss Alabama became Miss America. So congratulations to Alabama, okay? Anyone else from Alabama? Oh, people like my shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you for, yeah. Thank you so much for liking my shirt. All right, let's see. By the way, we just crossed the 50 likes. Let's get to 100. Yeah, Word is very happy that first Trump won and then Miss Alabama became Miss America. So, Alabama is having a great time, right? Alabama is like winning, winning, winning. Red state Alabama, first Trump wins. Good for Alabama, right? Red state. And then Miss Alabama became Miss America. And now Word is very happy, right? Didi, we are praying for you and all our friends in California. Just look at what Didi wrote. Yes, we are praying. We are praying, Didi. We are praying for you and all our friends in California. Okay. Dr. Gary Hatcher writes, Alabama is good, people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alabama. We love Alabama. Okay, so Crockett wants my hat. There you go. Now, does the hat go with my shirt? Does the hat match my shirt? Yes or no? Does the hat match my shirt? You got to let me know, my friends. Liz says yes. Dr. Gary Hatcher says yes. All right. Evelyn, I see your funny comment, Evelyn. Suzanne, you love my hat? Suzanne loves my hat. Thank you, my friends. Girlina says the MAGA hat matches everything. AC says everything goes with that hat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything goes with that hat. Okay, so let's continue. We have a lot to talk about. My friends, very unfortunate. The fires in California are still raging. Raging fires in California. Now, how this fire started, that is still a mystery. How did the fire start? Can anyone tell me how the fire started? That is still a mystery. Some are saying that this crisis is the result of arson. Do you believe that? Do you believe that this crisis in California, is the result of arson? Share with me your thoughts. There's no solid information about how the fire started, but some are saying that arsonists started the fire. I don't know what is true and what is not in this case, my friends. If I knew, I would tell you, because the truth is the foundation of this channel. I want to share with you facts. Gianna is here. Hi, Gianna. I want to share with you the facts, but we don't have the facts right now about how this fire started. Some people are saying that arsonists started the fire. We don't know. We don't know. We have all these questions. We don't know the answers. I don't know if it is arson or not. Share your thoughts with me. Share your thoughts. But there's something that we do know, and that is there's massive crisis. There's massive crisis, multiple fires raging, properties being destroyed completely, neighborhoods being destroyed completely, houses, mansions, gardens, trees, roads, streets, cars, personal belongings, everything completely destroyed. We do not know in monetary terms how big the economic loss would be. Do you know how big the economic loss would be? Any idea? If you have any idea, share with me. I saw a report that said that the total economic loss could be $50 billion or more. $50 billion, 50, or more. There's another report that says that the economic loss could be as high as 150 billion. One report saying 50 billion or more. Another report is saying $150 billion. 150 billion. There's really no way to know at this point. The fires are still raging. The fires might spread. And the damage assessment, it's going to take a very, very long time. Do you think that assessing the damage is going to be easy or quick? No. Damage assessment is going to take a very, very long time. I don't know how long, but it's going to be a very long time. Tony is saying new subscribe. Thank you so much. My friends, if you are here for the first time, if you just subscribed, please introduce yourself in the chat window and just say new subscriber, or I'm new, or this is my first time. Glad to find this channel. Introduce yourself, my friends. Be a part of this community. Be a part of the conversation. Introduce yourself. Say, hi, this is me from whatever state, whatever country. Introduce yourself. So Tony, welcome. Thank you for being here, Tony. Dilly is saying that you are new. Welcome. Thank you. Anyone else? And my friends, please welcome the new viewers. Please welcome the new members, the new subscribers. Please give them a warm welcome. Noel is saying, Noel, are you here for the first time? Jet is here. Hi, Jet. Jet from Pennsylvania is here. Robert Graham, you're not new. You're not new. Robert Graham, thank you for continuing to support this channel. Tony is saying, Tony is from Kentucky. Well, thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. Gail is from South Carolina. That is wonderful, Gail. Thank you for joining, Gail. Gail is here for the first time, joining from South Carolina. Noel is from Tennessee. Give me 1 second, my friends. Okay, let's see who else is here. Dilly, you are from, did you say Washington State? Okay. All right. It is wonderful to see new friends, new viewers, new subscribers. Thank you so much. Let us continue to grow. Let us continue to grow, my friends. We want to grow. Okay. So I'm going to continue here. One report is saying the total economic loss in California could be 50 billion or more. Another report is saying it could be as much as 150 billion. There's really no way to know for sure at this point. The fires are still raging. The fires might spread, and damage assessment, like I said, after any devastating event, damage assessment takes time. And in this case, it is going to take a very, very long time because the damage is widespread. Pacific Palisades, Eaton Fire, Santa Monica, Hollywood Hills. How many fires? 7 fires altogether, maybe more. I don't know. Fires raging. Homes being destroyed, belongings being destroyed, roads being destroyed, infrastructure being destroyed, communities being destroyed. My friends, the insurance situation is one that is going to be very, very challenging. The insurance situation, how many claims would be there? How many insurance claims will be filed? How will the damage be assessed? How long is it going to take? How much of payments will insurance companies make? What's going to be the amount that they pay? Suzanne is writing, animals displaced. That is correct. Many, many animals displaced. Horses. Large horses. We saw those on TV, right? How people were evacuating and they took their horses with them. To save the lives of the horses, we have to protect the animals. We have to care about the animals too, my friends. Save the animals. Save the horses. Save your pets. children unable to go to school, regular life disrupted, people displaced. What about shelter? Where will all these people go? Those whose houses have been completely destroyed. I see a comment here. Tony is asking, where are you live streaming from? I am live streaming from the city of Madison in the state of Wisconsin in the United States. So I am in Madison, Wisconsin, Madison state capital. Thank you for asking, Tony. Bree is saying, watching from Oklahoma City. Bree, thank you for watching from Oklahoma City. Who's new here? John Graves is here. Thanks for being here, John. My friends, will insurance companies cover the losses? How many claims will be filed? How much money will insurance companies pay to cover the losses of the policyholders? Will this massive devastation result in more insurance companies leaving the state of California? We know that it is very expensive to do business in California because of all the regulations, in addition to everything else. Insurance companies, it's hard for them to do business in California because of over-regulation. And we don't know what the insurance claims processing, that whole procedure, what it is going to look like after this devastation. My friends, what has happened in California? I don't know how many years it's going to take, how many years it'll take for people to recover. For many people, life will never go back to normal after such traumatic life event. Life probably will never go back to normal. What is normal? After such trauma, after losing everything, people losing everything, people seeing their neighbors losing everything, it's very difficult to go back to normal. Very, very difficult, my friends. Think about the children, their trauma, their emotional trauma. Think about the senior citizens. The senior citizens, they need smooth and comfortable life so that they can spend their old age in relaxation and comfort. But so many seniors now displaced as a result of the California fires. Is life ever going to go back to normal, my friends? I don't know. I don't know, my friends. Is life ever going to go back to normal? That's why I think, my friends, as I've said before, we must continue to pray for the people of California. Let us pray for the people of California. Let us pray for all those who are suffering. Let us pray for the children. Let us pray for the seniors. Let us pray for people of all ages, everyone who's suffering as a result of the California fires. Let us pray for them, my friends. Lizzie is here. Lizzie, so good to see you. Our friend Lizzie, who goes by the name of the True Patriot, is here. Lizzie, thank you so much, Lizzie, for being here. We have to continue to pray. We must pray. Okay. My friends, we are at 65 likes right now. Can we get to 70 likes and beyond? 70 likes and beyond. Can we get there? Please support this channel. AC Cruz is saying hit the like. Please do so. Hit the like. By the way, do you think that Karen Bass is an absolute failure as a mayor? If you think Karen Bass is an absolute failure as a mayor, please write Bass failure or Karen Bass failure. If you think that Karen Bass is an absolute failure as the mayor of Los Angeles, please write Karen Bass failure. If you think Karen Bass is not a failure, you can write that too. Lizzie is saying major failure. Liz is saying yes. Word is saying Karen Bass failure. Michelle is saying she's ignorant, Bass. Crockett is saying Karen Bass major failure. Melissa is saying Bass is a failure. Suzanne is saying very shameful, needs to be fired. John Graves is saying totally agree, failure. Liz is saying yes. Tony is saying Bass failure. Bill is saying Karen Bass is a joke. She's an absolute failure. She's an absolute failure. Very, very incompetent and a total failure. Now, let me ask you another question. Do you think Gavin Newsom is a failure as the governor of California? Do you think Gavin Newsom is a failure? If you think Newsom is a failure, write Gavin's a failure or Newsom's a failure. Please write that. Big failure. Rachel is saying big failure. Evelyn is saying failure. Noel is saying Gavin failure. Michelle is saying failure. John Graves is saying failure. Janet is saying failure. Crockett is saying major failure. Word, thank you, Word. Word wrote something amazing. Thank you, Word. Word is writing toss it for governor. Well, thank you, Word. I appreciate your confidence. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Gerlina is saying beyond fail. Noel is saying resignation. Yeah, Gavin Newsom should resign. Karen Bass should resign. Suzanne, thank you so much. I just saw what Suzanne wrote. Thank you. Dilly is saying Gavin is a failure. Gavin is a failure. True Patriot. Lizzie is saying T. Tossif tells the truth. Thank you so much. By the way, I'm still thinking about our friend Swaggy, who's from Los Angeles. I have not seen Swaggy in a while. Okay, it's been days, I think. Have you seen Swaggy? Anyone heard from Swaggy? Okay, if our friend Swaggy is watching, Swaggy, please send us a message. Tell us that you're okay, Swaggy. Swaggy, we know you are in Los Angeles. We're thinking about you. Okay? I am conducting a poll question. The question is, do you like watching the live streams on my channel? Yes or no? 291 people have voted so far. Please write yes or no. John is saying yes. Crockett is saying yes. Liz is saying yes. Suzanne is saying yes. Noel is saying yes. Michelle is saying yes. Word is saying yes. Thank you so much. I'm conducting that poll. I appreciate your overwhelming support, my friends. I do. I thank you so very much. Okay. So, whatever is happening in California, it's a big question. How did the fires start? What will be the economic loss? Is it going to be 50 billion, 150 billion? We don't know. Karen Bass, we know, is a total failure as a mayor. Gavin Newsom, we know, is a total failure as a governor. Will Karen Bass resign? Will Gavin Newsom resign? We don't know that yet. But we must continue to pray for the people of California who are suffering because of the California fires, okay? My friends, I am going to be discussing more in very soon. You know, there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to be wrapping up this live stream today. We have spent 1 hour, 17 minutes so far together. I am going to be wrapping this up, but please, my friends, stay connected. For those who subscribed today, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe, be a part of this community, and you know, join the conversation. Okay. Okay, my friends. So in the morning, I will be paying attention to what happens during the sentencing. So that's going to be something that I'll be paying attention to in the morning, and I hope you all will do that also, and then I'll be discussing more during the next live stream. Okay, so my friends, thank you so very much. I'm going to end the poll. 200 and let's see, 295 people voted. The question was, do you like watching the live streams on my channel? 57% said yes. 42% said no. 42% said no, they don't like watching live streams on my channel. But I am glad that even the ones who said no, they actually watched my live stream, which is why they participated in that poll, right? So even the 42% who said that they don't like watching my live streams, they actually just did. And they not only watched my live stream, but they also participated in the poll. So thank you so very much, okay? Kay is here. Hi, Kay. Good to see you, Kay. Thank you for supporting this channel. So my friends, I'm going to wrap up this live stream, but I'll be publishing more videos, long videos as well as shorts videos, and also I'll be continuing to do live streams. So with that, thank you all very much for joining me tonight. My friends, thank you. I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Each and every one of you, thank you for your support, okay? And may God bless you all. May God bless our President-elect Donald J. Trump. May God bless the incoming Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies, and may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you so very much, my friends. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll be back again soon with more live stream. With that, have a wonderful night, and there'll be a lot to talk about during the next live stream. Thank you, my friends. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.